Hi everyone, my name is Ali and welcome to your 20-minute hip comforting stretch class. All you're going to need today is just yourself and a yoga mat or a space just as big as a yoga mat. I won't be using any props today, but if you feel like you need some, you can always grab some to add during practice. Alright, for today we are going to start with our legs up in front of us, seated down and feet out at 45 degrees. So make sure they're wider than your hips and pointing out to the sides. We're going to sit with our backs as straight as we can and then bring your elbows to the insides of the knees, palms touching in prayer. So as we begin, when you inhale, slowly think about pushing the elbows into the thighs, and then as you breathe out, bring them back to center. We're only working with a few inches of difference here, so you want to think between about 2 to 6 inches, depending on how open your hips are. You want to move slow, so there's no need to speed this process up. The slower we work and the more controlled your breathing is, the better it's going to be to stretch. So we'll do just a few more. Work to the point where you can feel that stretch through the hips and the inner thighs, and then come back to a neutral position. Last one here. Awesome. And now let's bring our feet together in butterfly. Let the knees come out to the sides, and your feet only need to be as far away from the hips as what feels comfortable for you. It doesn't matter if it's out here or if it's all the way into the body. Listen to what you need in the moment. So bringing your hands around either the feet or the shins. Make sure our back is straight, arms should be straight as well. As you inhale, reach the body all the way up, take it straight back. And as you exhale, just let the body roll over. So what we're aiming for here is to use the weight of your own body and gravity to help open up the hips. Again, it doesn't matter if your position does not look like mine, whether the hips are down here or even if they're up here, that's okay. So let the head hang heavy, let the chest hang heavy. And from here, start to think about taking a few breaths. You just want to let the body do its own work here. We're not forcing ourselves into a deeper position. We're not trying to open the hips further than what they're ready for right now. Take 2 more breaths. Slowly roll the body all the way back up till you're sitting straight. Take the hands on the outsides of the knees and we're going to bring them back together to touch in the middle. Alright, from here let's come down into a kneeling position so we can start with a bit more dynamic work. So let's bring our hands at about shoulders distance apart, fingers nice and wide. You're going to step both feet back into a plank position and we're going to come into a lunge. So either from here you can step the foot forward. If you need a bit more space, push the hips up and then bring the left foot forward to the outside of the left hand, whichever feels best for you. Drop the right knee all the way down and untuck the toes, and from here, make sure your back is straight again. Either use the hands for support. If you feel like this is too deep, you can always take your props to help support the hands or you can come up. Now wherever you are from here, you want to push the hips down until your knees are right over the ankles. And then as you breathe in, slowly move back a few inches. We're going to work with just this short movement for now. Get the hips ready for what's coming next. So we're going for about 10 in total. Make sure you feel the opening through the hips, through the hamstrings, and move slow here. So the whole class today, I don't want you guys to move too fast. The more controlled movements is what's better for you. Should have about 3 or 4 more left. And now once you've done all 10, bring the left hand on the outside of the left leg. You're slowly going to straighten out that left leg, bring your toes to point up to the ceiling, coming into a half split position. If you need more support, that back foot can tuck under. I like to keep it flat. Now as we inhale, come all the way forward into a low lunge. As you exhale, push all the way back. So similar to what we did before, but just deeper this this time. Work with the body and make sure you can control your breath as much as possible. We've done about 3 now, we want to aim for 10. Now as we move through this, you might notice that you start to feel the hips and the hamstrings stretching just a little bit more, and that's why we want to work slow with the body. Alright, the faster we work, the less progress we'll see in the future. So when we work with controlled breathing and controlled movements, that's what's going to keep the flexibility that you gain from practice like this. You should have about 3 or 4 more left. Just move at your own time. If you're not going at the same speed as me, that's fine. Bring that left hand back in front of the left foot. We'll tuck the right toe under, lift the knee and step that left foot back into plank to do the right side. So again, you can create more space by lifting the hips and stepping the right foot forward. Left knee comes down and tuck the toes. So from here, let's work with our slow, small movements. So just a few inches forward and back. Remember, we want to go for 10 on each side. Now as we move through this, you might start to notice that one side of your body feels a bit tighter than the other, and that's completely fine. Imbalances are super common in the body, especially with parts like the hips and the hamstrings. So if that's so, just work with what your body is ready to do today. You should have 2 or 3 left. Right hand comes outside of the right foot, and then we're going to come all the way back into our half split, straight front leg, toes up to the sky. And as you inhale, come all the way down into your low lunge. So let's continue. We've got 9 more to go. Noticing how you from this side might feel to the other side. Taking note of your imbalances in the body will help you better with the stretching later on. Just last 2 or 3. Last one, let's bring the right hand on the inside of the right foot, tuck the left toe under, lift the knee, and front foot is going to step back to plank. Let's bring the knees down and you're going to put the knees out to the edge of the mat, toes to touch, and we're going to push all the way back into a wide leg child's pose. Alright, so you can bring chest down, arms all the way out as far as you can, and if you like to, rest the forehead on the mat. We're just going to stay here for 2 breaths, and then we're going to go into our next little flow. So 1 more inhale, and 1 more exhale. Now pressing the fingers down into the mat, make sure the arms are straight. As you inhale, lift all the way up, keep the legs further down, you come into an extended tabletop, so hips slightly down. As you exhale, push all the way back to child's pose, hips on the heels. Inhale, come forward again. So we're going to work with these 2 positions now. You should feel like the hip is really opening through the center. You should feel a bit of pressure through the hands, so make sure you press your fingers down to take weight off the wrist. then you want to have a second more to come into an even 10. Just 2 or 3 more left. And then when we're done, come all the way back into your child's pose. Hips down, hands out, forehead down on the mat. Now let's inhale, lift the body back up to tabletop. Hands will be extended. Bring your knees back to center. Push the hips back. And we're going to take a narrow leg child's pose this time, just to give the hips a little bit of a break. Just one deep breath in and out. Now coming back up into our tabletop. We're going to work with a few holds now that we're done with our repetitions. So let's start by bringing the left foot all the way back up. You want to have about a 90-degree bend in both legs. So the hips right over the back knee, and front knee should be right over the front ankle. Alright, from here, you're going to push the hips back as far as you can. Go beyond that half split we did before. You want that front leg to be straight, toes pointing up. And from here, we're either going to hold in this position, or you can come down, but we're not going to hold for too long. So take 2 deep breaths all the way in. And then on the inhale, press all the way back up and get ready to take a low lunge hold. So readjust as you need to. I like to bring my back knee a little bit further so I get the most out of the stretch that I can. From here, you're going to push the hips as low as your body can hold. You can have the hands down for support, or if you prefer a bit more of a stretch, you can bring yourself up, hands on the hips, and press the hips down. So we want to stay here for about 10 counts, alright? Just 4 more. Now that we're done, hands can come down if they're not already on the ground. I'm going to stretch back out into that half split, toes up, and we're going to hold here for 10 counts. So every breath in is 1 count, and every breath out is a second count. So 5 breaths. Once you're ready, come all the way back forward. Let's take that left hand inside the left foot, and we're going to go into a lizard stretch. So have that right foot tucked under. We're going to lift the knee. First option is to stay here with hands down. Second option, if you feel like you've got more room, bring the elbows all the way down. Alright, engage that back leg so the leg is straight. If you feel like it's a bit too much, you can always bring the knee down and untuck as well. But listen to your body here, and again, 10 breaths. slowly bring the back knee down if it's not already down. Untuck the toes and lift back up onto the hands. Alright, you can lift that knee if you need more space to bring the front foot back and both knees come down. And you can take a child's pose for a few moments if you like to before we do the other side. Now when you're ready, come back up into our tabletop. Let's bring that right leg to the outside and we're going to go into our hold. So first one, straighten out all the way down into that half split. Bring the hips down to the heels and we're going to stretch out the arms. Bring the chest as low as what feels comfortable. 5 breaths or 10 counts. Lift all the way up and we're going to come into our low lunge hold. So bring the hips down as much as you can manage. Either hands down on the mat or you can bring chest up, hands on the hips. From here, make sure you feel that stretch through the back thigh, through the front thigh, hips open as well, and let's hold 10 counts. All the way down. Let's go into that half split hold now. Straight front legs, hips stay lifted, toes point up to the sky, and then take the option that works for you. 10 counts again. Slowly forward, we're going to come into our lizard stretch. Alright, so either hands on the inside of the legs, stay here, back to the lifted, or you can come down onto the elbows. Wherever we are, from here, this one, 10 breaths. Four more. When we're done, either bring knees down first and then hands up, or you can come up onto the hands straight away and bring front foot all the way back, knees down, and take a child's pose. Now we have one last position left from where you are. Let's come down to line our backs. So legs out, feet can be at about hips distance, and you want to lie flat on the mat. So bring yourself all the way down, and then wrap your arms around the legs, knees into the chest. You can slowly rock side to side. Now after all that, we might feel like the hips are really open, but we have one last pose before we're done. So from here, you have 2 options. The first one is to take your hands on the back of the thighs, bring them out to the sides of the chest. If you can, elbows down on the mat for support, and then reach the feet up to the sky. Second option is to take the hands onto the bottoms of the feet and take a full happy baby pose. So knees to the sides of the chest again, and then from here you can make sure that the hands are on the outsides of the legs. There we go, for a bit more support. Now from wherever you are, slowly rock side to side. You want to use this to try to use gravity to open up your hips. If you feel like holding this for a while is difficult, you can always bring yourself back down instead of feet, hold the thighs, and you can alternate between the two. We won't hold for too long, so take whichever option works for your body best. happy baby. Take a few deep breaths as you breathe in, feel the belly and chest push it out between the thighs. And then exhale, let all the air leave the body. 2 more breaths. And last one. And then slowly release the hands. You can bring the knees together, wrap your arms around the legs for one last big hug. And when you feel ready, just slowly come back up to a seated position. And there we go. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys check out all the other videos that we have for you. And have a great, great month.